Alright, guys, welcome to part 2 of episode 1. As you may have noticed, these videos are a little bit longer than the other ones we've done. I usually try to keep them around 15 minutes long. But with Telltale Games, it's hard to find a good place to stop an episode and move on to the next part without feeling like I'm cheating you guys or cutting off too much content, so I really can't cut these a lot. So I decided to make these videos longer. As you could tell from the first one, it was almost 25 minutes. This one's going to be about 30 to 35 minutes long. I don't expect you guys to pay attention for the full 30 minutes, at least not yet. But I really hope you enjoy these because I enjoy making them. I enjoy putting them out there. So without further ado, let's get to part 2 of episode 1. Enjoy. Alright, let's scan it.
Circuitry inside,
Just
but
cause
nothing obviously
I don't know what
dangerous.
happens if you don't scan
The
it,
back
and
computer will
I
be
don't
able
want to
to
find out.
analyze further.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take it.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's see about
Keep one
that.
eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
And
Tell me all
that's a
about
hint
it,
to what's
down
gonna
in the
happen.
The Riddler's right hand in custody, not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use
Joke's on him.
dragging him down.
I'm the smartest.
He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
We'll go with he's arrogant.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him.
Eh.
Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away.
Does he have to mellow though?
Brace yourself.
Does he?
Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
Don't
So,
judge him.
you're the legendary Bat.
That's my partner
I've heard a great deal about you.
in crime.
So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure
We'll go with
of an
that.
introduction,
A
Miss...
pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class
That's what you
criminals like
think.
Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so
Falcone.
suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead.
His name I haven't heard in a
Everyone
while.
was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me,
Always.
I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard
Giggity.
how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald
You know,
Cobblepot.
I still don't know who
Could do
Lady
great
Arkham
things
means.
together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
There we go. We'll go with that one.
Don't
I usually
be
go with
too
the Gordon's
hasty,
my only
Batman.
partner in this.
The agency has a rep.
I wanted
for
to see what
being
happens.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade crap with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't
I
you?
made the call, Waller.
You can't put this on Jim. I made the call about a frontal assault.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital.
You know,
Agent Avesta will fill you in on
really
anything
hope that
else
wasn't his
as a token of
alone time
interdepartmental
hand, because
cooperation.
that would suck.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Okay. So,
Whew.
Gordon doesn't want me to
Just
talk
gonna
about the
bite your
puzzle.
Head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
So I don't
Special
think I'm going to
Agent
say
Imran
anything about the
Avesta,
puzzle.
Field intelligence specialist on the Riddler case.
I've
and my
done
partner,
both,
Agent
but I've
Blake.
never
do
seen
you
what the
do?
result was of telling
I
her the
put
puzzle,
together
though.
this psychological profile of
Hmm.
Riddler. You'll see
Let's
when
see
you
what
read
the
it.
result is
He's
of telling her the puzzle.
Changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
They had some kind of deal. Let's
I heard them talking
let's give him
about
like a
some kind of
50-50.
Any
Maybe.
idea what?
No. But it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
I feel like either way,
Gotham
the
born and raised,
end
you know.
results for
My
Waller
dad
on the end
ran
of
the
this
store in
episode is going to be
shadow
the
of City
same.
Stadium. I just wanted
matter
to
what
say
I
it's
do.
a real honor to meet you.
So I think I'm going to show her the puzzle
I
box.
do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
I've done two
There's
answers to this.
something in you that
I haven't done this one.
pulls you towards the danger.
Let's do this one.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target. Just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I like the other.
I think I know
Choice
you a little
thing.
better now.
I don't like how she's making notes in her file.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I
There
respect
we go.
that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now.
I think I'm going
You
to
better
show her
share
the puzzle
everything you
box.
find.
Yeah, I will show her the puzzle box.
This
We'll go with that.
courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
Let's do this.
There's a lot of ways this could go.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you
So
best
Waller
get on
will
it.
remember that. All right, that's good.
Let's keep being honest with each other.
All right, can someone explain this part to me though? He clearly drove the Batmobile down this little area right here, and later on, you'll see him drive a Ferrari out from the same exact place. That's clearly registered to Bruce Wayne. So if that car is registered to Bruce Wayne, and everyone sees the Batmobile going from one cave to another, and Bruce Wayne's car coming out the other, how does no one realize Bruce Wayne is Batman? Explain that to me.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
You know, I always do jazz. Let's just go. Let's stick with the classical jazz, shall we?
Cool.
The computer is
There we
finished
go.
scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
All right, let's work on this puzzle box, shall we? Well, first I gotta
No
do the computer
explosives
part.
Detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
Good, good.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Alfred, man, your family. What's wrong, bro? Gotta tell me.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Oh,
Alfred.
No, don't you worry.
makes
about me.
sense.
No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
You are always worried about family.
We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
We're gonna make Bruce a family guy
Working
through and through.
always helps.
Because let's face it, in most cases, Batman and Bruce Wayne are horrible at being family. They suck at it.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This
Oh, that's how you pause the game. We figured out how to pause.
information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
We'll go with
About
they're on our
losing
side.
Unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you?
Hmm.
Silver linings in all things.
Well,
Good.
you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to
There we
acceptable
go.
levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
You ain't gonna terrorize it
Gotham's
much longer.
original costumed criminal.
You got this.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here
See, I like this. The prison break part.
Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in? Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course.
Like, what kind of mad genius do you have to be to plan a prison escape, get arrested,
You ask me,
and
he
get
thinks
everyone that you want out and yourself?
he's clearly sick.
Because he said
The
everyone out.
man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
You'd think.
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Also, I haven't seen anyone take someone's face since Harley Quinn stole Joker's
I take everything back.
and then put it on Deadshot. That poor bastard.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
It still shocks me that this right here is the latch. Because I thought the latch was one of those silver things. And I don't understand how he just knows how to do this.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
See, this is one of the riddles I actually did know. Just because it gave me multiple choices. Eye of the Hurricane didn't make sense to me. One-Eye Jack, nah. Blind Justice, doesn't sound like the Riddler's MO. But an Eye of a Needle. I was like, yeah, you know, an Eye of the Needle. My mom did a lot of sewing, so I was like, yeah, it makes sense to me. So I'm with Eye of the Needle.
Eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Alright, So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I discovered this completely by accident because I didn't see the find something to use on the disc part. I was just walking over here and I was like, huh, my jazz music isn't playing anymore. I'm like, that's weird. So I'm like, I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna play disc. So I thought it meant play my jazz music.
Needle.
And
A record needle.
I was like, oh, it's a record. You play the record to see what he says.
Halfway there,
Makes
Batman.
sense.
Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest.
And it
you're
really
already
goes
doing
with the
better
needle
than I
answer
thought.
for the riddle.
But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart. I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really
Also,
sure
when I
about any
first
of
saw
it.
this, I thought it was a
Get
hypnotic,
Lucius on the line.
hypnotic device. Part of my speech impediment there. But yeah, I thought it was a hypnotic device that
Hey,
maybe
Albert.
hypnotized people.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope
Boy, was I wrong about what that was.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big
Lies. He
Tiffany
asks a
starts
lot
at
of
Wayne
Lucius.
Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
See, and look, there's the
I'll be at Wayne.
car I mentioned earlier.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Okay,
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect.
so
You as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board.
I've done two things with
Couldn't
this
be
one. I
more
lied and
pleased
said
with our
tax
partnership with
papers.
GCPD.
I said something special
Seems
for
like you made the
Lucius in
right
it,
call when you decided to take that contract
but I haven't
for
done the other two
Arkham.
options, which is say nothing,
The Gazette's
and I
rather
can't remember what the other one
Look,
is.
I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with
So-
Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
I think I'm gonna go with Lucius again this
Seems like
time.
an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
We'll go with something for
Oh,
Lucius.
this, no. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your
The first
bat
thing he
set.
does when he comes in there.
But
You're
if
on my
you want
chair.
me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
Lucius' response:
This is the thing you were
Bitch.
talking about?
I do all your
One
tech.
of Riddler's puzzles.
I'll stop if you get
Some
maybe
kind
get out
of
of this
test.
chair.
Show me.
I love it. You know what? I don't want to show you, but I'll show you anyway.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help.
Nope.
If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue.
Figure it out, Lucius, because I don't want to.
Psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works. This should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
All right. So we know there's no explosives or poison. So then it can't be a bomb. So that doesn't explain.
Which you look
And what
at that.
happens, happens. What do you guys think?
Pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Better not, Lucius.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
She told me what to do.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
I love it. Every time.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end
Nice.
AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I
It
love
is pretty awesome.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about
Life
you.
must have been rough, Tiffany.
There is.
And I don't just mean what
By the
happened to
way,
your ear.
I never noticed what happened to his
I
ear
can't quite
until
put my
Tiffany
finger on it.
pointed it out.
But you look...
Please don't say
Well,
old.
Please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
I love that.
Just
She's like,
be
I'm going to touch
careful.
it anyway.
What a
What you gonna
strange
do?
thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird.
It is weird.
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
I was going to
You
pin it
guys
on
are lucky
Lucius.
I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
We're going to go with we
If you
could
think
use
you
your
can
help.
Then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some
Alright.
issues with his health?
We'll do this one.
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but... You know Alfred.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're gonna be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
She'd be a good fit,
She's
I
anything
think.
like you.
She's better than me.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
And surprise!
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta.
Okay.
This is my partner, Special
See,
Agent Blake.
we don't see her headpiece. So I don't know if she actually has one or not.
Well,
But we see
I'll
his
see you in a bit.
headpiece.
I'll be down at
all
my
the time.
office. Whenever you get done here.
I'll be right there.
No worries. I'll start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Well, make yourself
Please,
comfortable.
come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Oh, shoot. We left the file sitting there.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Nope, it's somebody else
Yeah.
with dead parents.
How old?
Definitely not me.
I don't know,
as
7,
a kid.
8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
Magic.
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
We'll do this one.
My father did a lot of damage.
Because answering the phone doesn't do anything. I figured that
I'm
out
just
the hard
trying to
way
make things right.
during my second
Thomas
play.
Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, maybe I can help
Anything
you.
I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand
not
that
wrong.
it was during your stay in Arkham where
But
you
you are
and John
wrong,
met
because I know him
and
as
became
something completely
friends.
different.
From the sound of it, you two were close.
Oh, sure, we got
Yeah,
along.
we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
We're gonna go with, I tried to stop a fight.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was
I like the
discharged
green in
from
her
Arkham
eyes.
months
Like, they
ago.
do a really good
No
job
one has
on,
seen or heard from him since.
like, the comic
I was
booky
thinking
design
maybe
layout they
you
do.
have.
And I love it.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
That's
Okay.
creepy.
Now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know.
See, I love
Gotham's
Penguin having a
most
mask.
notorious.
That's still
They've
new
got
to
all
me, and
these
I
little
love it.
strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center.
Dun,
You
dun,
keep
dun.
pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more
Dang.
than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne.
She's calling my
Maybe you're
bluff.
afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Straight
Or
up called my
maybe you're a
bluff.
criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help you.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany
What?
that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
The facial expressions are, I think, are pretty good for the Telltale series game, and I love it.
Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Alright guys, well that's the end of episode 1, part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoy making these videos for you guys. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my future content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that little bell icon up top, so that way you get reminded every time I put a new video out there for you. And I really hope that everyone's staying safe out there in these questioning times, to say the least. But, and if you're an essential employee, I hope you're taking every precaution you can to be safe. But I hope you have a good day, and thanks for watching the video. Bye.